What's going on, guys? Jared here, Dex and Dice. I went to do a ramblings of an LGS owner yesterday, and I used the camera that the shop has that I bought, and it sucks dick. So we're just not gonna use that recording. I'm gonna record this in my beautiful shit box. Sorry, I'm also kind of fighting off a chest cold. My beautiful shit box. 2004 Subaru Outback. Little motherfucker is loud just because of, 2004. Anyways, so yeah, a little bit different. Blue shirt, sunglasses, all that shit. I know, culture shock. But anyways, with the video that I was doing yesterday, I didn't really have that much to bitch about. It was really just a story time kind of thing. So I'll hit on the main points that I did with that video, and I guess kind of leave it at that. The first point was that the shop is not the shop without the minions. Not to get all sappy and shit, but if it wasn't for the minions, the shop wouldn't be the shop. And we all know that. I know that. In the beginning, yeah, it was me doing everything, and you can't do everything. So yeah, minions have come, minions have gone, minions stay, but ultimately everyone who has been a minion and is still a minion, you guys are the shit. Thank you, very fucking much. I appreciate everything you do, and I know there's only one minion that is, officially getting a paycheck and all that. The rest of you just kind of, volunteer your time. Which, I appreciate. And I try to, give the minions something for volunteering their time, the employee discount, this go around when those druidic boulder deck boxes came out. I bought you guys a full set of each and gave it to you because you guys know that I feel like shit that I can't properly do what I guess I'm supposed to do. But anyways, yeah, you guys are awesome. The minions make the shop. I'm just there. I'm the guy with the plan, and that's about it. I know some people say that the shop wouldn't be the shop without me, which you might be right, but we all know it's the minions. Second point that I tried to make with the video yesterday was that, aside from the minions, the community itself makes the shop. You guys have been amazing, to say the very least. Showing your support and all that good stuff. Many thanks. Yeah, there's been hiccups, there's been ups and downs. People have come, people have go, just like they do in life. It's a thing. Can't really do much about that. It is what it is. But again, the community itself, badass. And I went into a little bit of a spiel on the other video about why I actually made the shop and treat it the way I treat it, as far as the laid back fucking atmosphere and all that. And I'm not gonna get too deep into it again, because that was kind of a TMI thing and sounded like I was, I don't know. Anyways, long story short, with that shit, I didn't have the greatest of upbringings as far as, it just wasn't that great with the whole mental aspect. Anyways, the thing that kept me sane was being able to close my door when I was a kid, go in there, rummage through my magic cards, build decks, just look at the art, read the cards over and over and over and over again. There's really not a lot of cards from the original Four Horsemen, and that I don't know just front to back, just because that's what I did. Between that and just reading the D&D Player's Handbook, making characters from scratch just for shits and giggles. I did that with Vampire the Masquerade as well. video games, you know, music, all that shit. Like, it was an escape. It's what I did to help myself in the situation I found myself in and couldn't do shit about it. So I started the shop to you know, give people a spot to come do that with, and to have some sort of an escape from whatever the fuck, be it like a situation I was in, or just to get the hell out of the house, you know. That's why the shop is there. That's why it's such a laid-back atmosphere. That's why there is a lot of, like, organized chaos, as I like to call it, going on. A lot of you know, you can basically treat it like going over to a friend's house or whatever. You go behind the counter, you grab binders, you get drinks, you just kind of tell me, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and it's fine. Like, I think that that's the kind of community that I want to cultivate at the shop. Like, I don't want to be a fucking, you know, rules Nazi or some shit, all corporate and all that, because I did that forever and a day, and that is just some bullshit. Yeah, it's not as organized as it could be. Yeah, you don't know, like, as far as singles go, like, what exactly is in fucking stock, because honestly, there's like 300,000 cards at least, just Magic-wise, in that shop. I'm not going to, and I mean this in the best way possible, I'm not going to waste my time or the minions' time to go through, sort all the singles, make sure they're in the in the inventory, for someone to come looking for like 5 30-cent commons and that be all that they buy. It's not worth my time and effort. It's not worth the minions' time and effort. At some point it will be, when I can afford like a card sorter or some shit, which, you know, cross your fingers. Those things are like 15K at the lowest to just go ahead and buy and shit. Anyways, but yeah, so like that's why we don't have singles sorted and everything. If it's a card over $1, I'm in the process of putting it online right now, so if you want to see what we have in inventory, check the TCG website. Currently, it is offline because I take it offline now when we have our days off. I don't want orders rolling in when we're not there, and yeah, that's just a pain in the ass. But anyways, so that was kind of point number 2 with, you know, just thanks for the community, and this is why the shop is the way it is, as far as like the atmosphere and just the general, like, I don't give a fuck kind of mentality. So, you know, that was that. And then the other point that I was going to make was that, like, the Magic community at the shop, you know, it's fallen off a little bit, obviously, just for, I guess, varying reasons. One, like, everyone's broke as shit, you can't spend too much, and I get it, you just kind of don't want to go to a place where you'll be tempted to spend money and can't. 2, I've noticed that a lot of Magic players, and again, I mean this in the best way possible, you guys seem to get like butthurt that there is another couple of games taking foot in seeding in the shop right now other than Magic. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, like, Magic is no longer the diamond standard of a card shop. Like, it's just not. Maybe if the water cooler talk is correct about within like the next year or 2, they're going to get their heads out of their asses, like as far as WotC and Hasbro goes with Magic. We'll see. But at the current point in time, it's not the monolith that it once was. It still is, mind you, but it's crumbling. And I get it if, like, you don't want to be at a place that doesn't solely focus on Magic. I hate it. You know, I don't want to see you guys dissipate or whatever, but, like, I understand. It's your prerogative. You know, you do you, boo-boo. But, you know, we're still a heavily Magic-focused shop because that's my game. That's what I play. So it is still a major focus, but, you know, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, Universes, One Piece, I feel like I'm missing another one or whatever, but those games are like right there behind Magic. That's just the way it is at the current moment. But you know, I kind of wanted to address that too. Like, it's nothing personal, Magic players. It really isn't. It's just from a business aspect. Believe it or not, I make more money selling the other card games than I do Magic. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. As I've said in other videos, especially now with these play boosters coming out, I can literally buy 2 boxes of any other game out there for the price of what 1 play booster is going to run me now, and make the same ROI on those 2 boxes as I can that 1 box of Magic. It's just a thing. So, yeah. I'm not trying to like be like, what the fuck, guys, like, or, you know, fuck you or anything like that, but I get it. If you don't want to be at a place that's not solely focused on Magic, then by all means, you do you. But the God, I hate using this word, but like the diversity at the shop is pretty fucking spectacular now, and I really like it. You know, and then there's also the other shit where, like, you know, WotC and Hasbro has really just kind of messed the game up. It's getting overly complicated, takes too damn long to play. No one seems interested in a simple 60-card format anymore, which, you know, makes the game easier to play and doesn't take as long, which is why we try to fucking push Pauper and Oathbreaker at the shop, because it's a 60-card format. The games go like that, and you don't have to sit there and wait for someone to take a 30-minute fucking turn. So, you know, like, if you guys want to help us get a 60-card format started at the shop, then start showing up for Pauper, start showing up for Oathbreaker. You know, because, like, all the other formats, I don't want to say are dead, but they seem pretty much dead. Like, you only see Modern or Standard or anything like that really kind of, like, get any play when there's an RCQ or whatever, like, for an actual reason for someone to put together a Modern or a Standard deck. Which is really, really sad, because you should be willing to, like, from an old school player point, like, you should be willing to just sit down and play the fucking game for no real reason other than you enjoy the game and the format. Not, oh, hey, there's an RCQ going on, there's a possibility I can win X, Y, and Z, let me dust this deck off and get back to this format. You know, like, come on now, really? And, like, that kind of mentality is a thing with even, like, casual play, dude. Like, I've noticed that with, and again, God, I hate picking on Magic players, because I am one, but it's a thing. Like, you don't really want to participate unless there's something to be gained, and that's really weird. Like, every other card game there is, people play it to play it because they like to play it, not because they expect something for free, or they expect to win, or they expect, like, to win the lottery with their purchases and have, like, a badass ROI on their packs and or box. And, like, if they don't, then they're just not interested in anything at all. So, you know, like, that's a struggle. Like, even for me, like, I understand where you guys are coming from, where if you just want to invest your money into something and you're not going to get an ROI, and, like, fuck it, you know, don't do it. But, yeah, it's just kind of sad, because Magic is good. Despite everything that I bitch about it, it's my game of choice. Like, you can love and hate something at the same time, you know? Let's see if there's anything else, or if this is just going to be like a quick, simple little car video, because, you know, consistency is everything for just content in general. Yeah, big shout out to the half case tournament participants for Yu-Gi-Oh! Last Wednesday. You guys are badass. Thanks for showing up. And as a correction, Jack did not win. It was Gage. I went through on those videos and corrected all that shit, but yeah, I didn't know that until, like, you know, it was all over and done with. And yeah, so that's my bad. Jack didn't win. Gage did. Tisk tisk Jack. Let's see. The Universes pre-release went off really fucking well. You guys are badass. The Digimon pre-release went off really well. I think that was last week, or maybe the week. Anyways, whatever the fuck it was, it went off really well. And I guess, the big ass fucking end of the crusade thing was kind of cool for 40K. Scott brought out 7,700 points worth of his Tyranids and just kind of fought against everyone. And I mean, they didn't get a chance to finish, mind you, because that would take for fucking ever. But it seems that overall most people had fun playing it, or playing in that. You can visit our Instagram or our TikTok. I think there's a reel on Facebook too, with just after everyone was set up, like how large it was. It was pretty badass. Like, I know dick about Warhammer, but even I was impressed with just everything that was on the table. So yeah, that about does it for this one. Yeah, that's all I got, I believe. If not, let me know if I missed something or whatever in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that good shit to the YouTube channel and everything else that we're on. When I get home, I'll put the links to the socials and everything in the description of the video. For right now, I'm just going to throw this mofo up on YouTube and, let it do its thing. But, yeah, you guys have a good one. I appreciate everything. Minions in the community itself, like, you guys make the shop. You are the shop. Just kind of remember that. I was just the dude with the plan that gave you guys the space to, do what you do best. Be geeks and nerds. And it's badass just kind of sit back and watch you guys do your thing. So yeah, you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you again probably this Sunday with another rambling of an LGS owner, or whatever the fuck it actually is called, because squirrel brain. Take it easy, guys.